Okay, in this lecture I am going to show you how to debug our application. Of course, debugging is a very great feature, so we can use it to track our problems. As I told you, okay, we can use console log, but it's better as well to use the debugging. There are two ways for debugging in React Native. First of them is using Google Chrome. Yes, using the browser. Of course, you can as well use the browser to debug your application. How we can do that? First, you need to click on your simulator, and then there is a shortcut you have to make it, which is Ctrl D on Windows or Command D on Mac. So when you click Ctrl D, you will have a menu like this one. So you will have multiple options, one of them debug with Chrome. So when you click on debug with Chrome, it will open for you a debugger, so a debugging page. So as you see here, we can see that we have some debugging page, and this page contains some information so you can start debugging. Okay, so I'm going to create the debugger, how I can place a breakpoint in my Chrome. So first we have to open the DevTools. So how to open the DevTools? You just press F12. By pressing F12, as you see, I have here the inspector, the DevTools of Chrome. Okay, now I need to place, for example, a breakpoint. But where? How I can get to the file, which is, for example, for me, the app.js file. So first, if you remember, we have a console log here. So I'm sure if you open this one and open the console as well, you will see the message which we have printed. It will be located in the console here. So I put it like this. So when I press reload, I will see that my application got reloaded. So now we can see this message. So when I click on this app.js 6, it will show me in the code where I have placed this command, where I have placed this console log, and it will open for me the code exactly how I have it in Visual Studio Code. So in that way you can create a breakpoint. You know, in Chrome you can create a breakpoint by clicking on the line number. So when I click here, I created a breakpoint. Okay, let's reload now the app, and as we see that we have stopped on the breakpoint automatically. So now I can see and check the value of X, for example, by just putting the mouse over it, and I can see what's going on here. So when I want to go one more step, I click on this arrow, so we can go one more step, and then I will see that X has value my course. So in that way, we are doing debugging via Chrome. And of course, after you finish debugging, you press play, and the application continue loading. So you cannot reach the app.js file exactly from the sources here, as you know always, but you need to place a console log, or you can enable this one, enabling the and pause on code exceptions. So when there is exception, it will show you in your application code where is the exception is placed.